Hello, hello. Hopefully this will work. I'm going to just hang out for a minute so I can get some feedback on the quality. Let's see if anybody joins me. Hopefully it'll work. I'm praying that it works. So let me know if you're here and if you can hear me okay. I'm waiting. Hi, Dee. Thank you for joining me. For sure. Yep. So I can't tell. My settings seem to be okay. I don't know. I'm doing okay, Dee. I've had a pretty rough little time of it. I am at my mom's in Louisiana. So yeah, it's been a pretty rough period of time. Is it good? Okay, the sound and video is good. All right. Does it sound echoey at all? I don't have an external mic with me. And I'm just using the mic that is on the webcam. No echo. Okay, good. Yay. Yep. Awesome. Yeah, so I've had a pretty rough time of it. And everybody is gone. So I came, let's see. My mom had her stroke on the 22nd. And I left Tennessee to go to Baton Rouge. They had transported her to Baton Rouge, and it was a massive stroke. So I left Tennessee. I went straight to Baton Rouge, and that's where I've been until I brought her home. And she was never able to communicate or anything like that. So I brought her home on hospice, and I was her primary caregiver. So she passed away on the 6th of March. And so I haven't left. I'm here in Louisiana in her house. So I may be here a while. So I'm trying to get all my internet and everything set up so I can work from here. I haven't been working. So trying to get everything set up, and I said, okay, everybody's gone and I'm here, and I'm just going to do a live stream and see what happens. because the last time I had requested, I tried to do a live stream from this channel, Discover Sustainable, and I didn't have the option. So I had forgotten to request the live stream option. Yeah. Yeah, it was a shock. It was a shock. She was the Monday before this happened. I had talked to her on the phone. Everything was fine. Hey, Jin, how are you? Got everybody in there. Okay, Josh sent me a message. He's staying with his friend tonight. So, yeah, so it's been a pretty rough go of it. So how is the quality of the video, Jin? Miss D said that it was good. I don't see any buffering from what I can tell on my end, but it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to tell how it is on the viewer's end. All right, good deal. Good deal. Well, I thank y'all for joining me for sure. So everybody left, and I was here left to my own devices. So what do I do? I have nothing. I don't watch TV. I have nothing. So I'm like, okay, I'm going live. I'm going to see if it's work. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's been a rough time of it. I've yet to go back to work. I've been on. Hey, my honey, there's my backwoods raised. What? So how is the quality of the video, honey, and the sound? I don't have a mic or anything. I need a mic, but I don't have one. Hey, Mayday, how are you? I'm so glad y'all jumped in here and let me know how this thing is working. I look like hell, but you know, it is what it is. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah. Awesome. 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 Yeah, it's really interesting how life will throw you a curve, right? Or one or two curves. Yeah. You have to be able to take those hits that life gives you and keep trucking. Yeah. I tell you. Let me see what happens when I turn this light off. Is that lighting better or worse? Can you see me better or worse? It's dark. Okay. All right. Good to know. Good to know. Keep it on. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Are you getting any buffering from me? Awesome. Awesome. Hey, JIT, how are you? Thank you for joining me for sure. I'm not. Okay, good. Good. I'm not, I feel like a newbie with the live streaming. Since the fiasco with my Rural Readiness channel, um, and the what is it called? It's called something. The Purge, I think is what it's called, on Twitter, the Twitter Purge, right? Everybody that was a follower of Trump got purged. So I got booted from Twitter and banned, right? Thank you, JIT. Thank you. That's very sweet. Yeah. So I got booted and banned from Twitter. And then my Rural Readiness channel was linked with my Twitter account. So my Rural Readiness channel got demonetized. The whole thing got demonetized. So I didn't have anything. I couldn't do anything with my Rural Readiness channel. So I created the Discover Sustainable channel, and so I'm having to start over. So I feel kind of like a newbie when it comes to the live streaming. And since FLP and I broke up, so I'm going to start doing my live streams like I like to do on my channel. And what is crap? Info. What is crap, JIT? What does that mean? I look like crap? I know I do. I tried to brush my hair, but you know, I just went. That's all I got for you. That's it. Yeah. So I'm having to start over on my Discover Sustainable channel, and it seems to be working just fine for the live streaming. So not. Oh yeah. Well, you know, it is what it is. The Discord server that's put out there by PrepperX and all his cronies, I got booted from there. Oh yeah. Yeah. I got booted from the Discord server. I got booted and banned and kicked to the curb. Whatever. Yeah. So that's what happens when you have a group that you are building or whatever, and you disagree with somebody. Yeah. That's a good way to test it, you know. Good way to test if you're an asset, just an asset, or if you're truly a part of, you know, a part of something. When you don't do like me and think you're building a relationship when you're nothing but a convenience and an asset. Yeah. So I'm done with that. I'm so done with that. Anyway, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You know, it's really funny. So the idea, right, that older people are useless was made several times. Okay, honey, I love you. Kiss Matty Joe for me. Anyway, the opinion of older people being useless was made several times, and you know, there's no place for older people in the group or in the, don't waste your time, or that sort of thing. Hey Jay, how are you? Long time no see. Yep, that's right, Beth. That is it. So it's interesting how the good Lord takes care of you, right? Things happen for a reason. So this attitude about older people being useless, and the comment was made several times about I'm not running a nursing home, right? So we broke up. We split. Well, it's funny when I think back on it, because that was 2 weeks before my mother had her massive stroke. So, everybody has an opinion about that. And I think the Lord was looking out for me and getting certain things and certain people out of my way. Yes. So that I could concentrate on taking care of my mom, you know? So because, I mean, 2 weeks after we broke up, she had a massive stroke and was my main concern. So I didn't have the other garbage to worry about. I left Tennessee. I went straight to Baton Rouge to the hospital, and that's where I remained by her side until I brought her home from hospice, and our own hospice, and until she passed away. So I think there's a reason. There's a reason for that. There's a reason that we broke up, you know. So who knows? But I'm really glad that it happened the way it did, because I didn't have any shenanigans to listen to while I was taking care of my mom. So that was important to me. Anyway, yeah. So be careful about who you commit to. That's all I'm going to say. Sometimes, there are flaws that come up, and it's kind of hard to judge. I mean, even somebody with a clean record can have issues. So I think that's just part of it. You learn from your mistakes, and like Beth said, you get knocked down and you just keep getting back up. Just keep on with it, keep it on. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm here in Louisiana. I don't know how long I'll be here. I've got to finalize my mom's estate, and so I will be here for a minute. So I worked on getting my internet set up and working, and had to, bring all that from Tennessee and set it all up here in Louisiana. Oh my God, and I remember I closed the door on Louisiana when I went to Tennessee. But the thing about it is, being that far away from the people that care about me, right? Absolutely. Absolutely, Beth. That is key, right? All those comments about older people and they are useless and I'm not running a nursing home. We're all going to be there one of these days. We're all going to be there. And that's, I mean, I did not hesitate in the least to come when my mom had her stroke. I haven't always gotten along with my mother. But I have respect. I have respect. So when I left Tennessee and went to Baton Rouge to the hospital, I never hesitated in the least, because one day I'm going to be her age. And I hope that, um, I hope that my kids, take care of me the way I took care of my mom. It, I mean, it's sad. It's sad when you have someone expressing that attitude about older people. So they do, JIT, they do. And the thing about it is, you can't be a, I, I don't know, runner and gunner, as they say, but the knowledge that's there, if you have that much disrespect for older people, I don't know, it's bad karma. It's bad karma. So, but like I said, I think the Lord got that out of my way for a reason. Got all that mess out of my way so that I could concentrate on taking care of my mom. Because it's eerie now that now that I look back on it, the timing of it all. 2 weeks is not very long at all. So it happened, and I was there for my mom, and um, I was holding my mom's hand when she took her last breath. So, and you know, yeah, I'm tired, Jen. I'm tired. Um, you think that you've, built something that's stable or whatever, and it's not really. It's just a house of cards. Yeah, yeah. So I talked to her about everything. I brought her home on hospice. I brought her to hospice, and I told her everything, that I could think of. I told her all the important stuff, and I just unloaded. Hey, Prep for It, how are you? Hey, how are you? Mayday says, I'm 73 and hubby is 78. Potatoes today, we stock our own wood and all that stuff, and lives next door. Absolutely, Mayday, absolutely. Yep, absolutely. And when you disrespect that, the elderly, because they're old, you know, um, I think it's bad. I think the Lord has a way of making you pay for your ego, you know. Yep. I mean, I mean, if you have a group that you're part of, and you can't disagree with the commander, you can't have a disagreement like an adult, and I mean, that's what happened. Uh, the whole Discord and group or whatever, discussion or whatever, I was booted from there. And when you can't have a disagreement and you can't discuss things as an adult, it 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 it's telling. It's telling. Yeah. It's going to be a while, Mayday. If I even go back to Tennessee, I've got some decisions to make about that. And I don't know yet what direction I'm going in. I'm kind of just, I don't know, kind of just floating around, you know. But I'm here until all of this is finished with my mom's estate. She made me the executor And so I got to handle my business. As unpleasant as it is, I would much prefer to crawl into a hole, but that's not the way I am. I accept responsibility for my actions, and I accept responsibilities that are assigned to me. So I'm not going to let it. Yeah. Well, it just depends, Beth. I mean, as long as you go along without creating any waves and do as you're told, everything's fine, you know? But when you don't, holy cow, you've made a mad, but it's okay. It is all right. Thank you, JIT. Thank you. Thank you. That's right. That's right. Prep for it. Absolutely. Yeah. So this is where the Lord wanted me to be, and this is where I am. So I have no issues with it. No issues with it. So yeah. But y'all take care of your family, right? Your older people in your family, take care of them. Don't push them aside because they're old, you know? Don't push them aside. They may not can get out there and, run or whatever, but they have value. They have value. Don't disregard them because of their age, And if I would have been closer to my mom, they say, the doctors say that even if I had been here, there would have been nothing that could have been done. But you still have that doubt in your mind, you still think, if I'd have been here, then my mom would still be alive. So absolutely, Dee, absolutely. Love and honor your older people in your family, your moms and grandmoms and granddads. Thank you, Prep for it. That's not why I wanted to do a live stream. I'm not whining, I'm just saying it's fact. So anyway, I wanted to test out the live stream because I couldn't do it before on my Discover Sustainable channel. When I set up my channel, I wasn't able to live stream, and I had to go in and request that. I'm so used to dealing with my rural readiness channel that I didn't think about I had to do that for Discover Sustainable channel, the new channel. So I've been waiting and waiting to see if they, let me live stream. Yes, yes. Yeah, so my mom's always said, well, even StreamYard, Prep for it, StreamYard wouldn't let me even link my Discover Sustainable channel until it was approved by YouTube. So I had to wait for that. So that's what I was trying to see, if it got approved and if I could do a live stream. But what I was going to say is, on Beth's comment, my mom has always said, right, ever since my grandmother passed away, that she did not want to go in a nursing home. She said, don't put me in a nursing home. Do not put me in a nursing home. So, when the doctors came to me and said, yeah, we've done all that we can do, the next step is either the nursing home or hospice. And I had to honor my mother's wishes, and we went the hospice route. So it was the most difficult decision that I had to make. But Honoring your elderly, I think, is important. I really do. So that was her wishes. So I honored her wishes. Yep, I did prep for it. I did. Um, Mayday says we're 5 generations now. Absolutely awesome. Yeah. So that's important in my opinion, you know. I mean, respecting your family and respecting your elderly and continuing, you know, to pass the knowledge down um, is important. I hope that my kids take care of me, you know. We're all going to be there one day. We are all going to be there. As hard as it is to accept, we're all going to be there. So I did prep for it. I did. I didn't like it, but I did it. Absolutely. So, yeah, yeah. So, we didn't, um, yeah, and if I would have put her in the nursing home, we would not have been able to visit her, and I would not have been able to ensure that she was taken care of. And my grandmother, um, you know, my mom was overruled on that, and she was put in a nursing home, and the quality of life in a nursing home is substandard in my opinion, because you're not able to be with your family. Um, I think, I don't know, it's not good. You know, you have no way of knowing if your loved ones are taken care of. Um, and you're not allowed to go visit either. So you have to take somebody else's word for it. Oh, yeah, sure, we feed her every day. Do you? You know, there's no way to be sure of that because you're not allowed in. So that was always her opinion. Don't put me in a nursing home. So I didn't. And it was hard for me to deal with. But, you know, I've always had to do unpleasant things. So handling those responsibilities, you know, is what adults do. Yep. Adulting is not fun. Not fun at all. So I haven't seen any buffering. Has anybody seen any buffering? I haven't seen any. It's kind of hard to tell on this end. Okay. Is it grainy at all? Pixelated? Like, um, I don't know. It seems pretty good. This is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Clears the bell. Awesome. That makes me happy. I finally got it working. I'm excited. Yep. I'm excited. Yeah. So I had planned on, I know, right? Woohoo! I had planned on doing a live stream about rebuilding um, my food stores, because those all I lost all of them in the breakup. Well, let me rephrase that. I forfeited all them in the breakup. Um, so all of the food stores that had worked for the last 3 years to build up, I forfeited them in the breakup. So I was going to try to do a live stream about the process that I'm going through, or that I will be going through, or the plan to rebuild my food supply, food stores, and how I go about that and what I do. Yes, I did, JIT, and there's a reason for that, because I owed money. So, um, I I did that, and it's okay. It's all right. So, and it was, just food. It's just food. It's just stuff. I started with nothing, so I can do it again. And that's what I was going to talk about on my channel, how I go about doing that. I think so. Prep for it. I think so. I mean, when you think about having enough food on hand to take care of yourself and your family, and it's overwhelming. You've got to have your supply of food. Well, how do you go from nothing to having a year's supply of food? You know, so I thought that was what I was going to talk about, and my live stream wouldn't work. So now it can. Now it does. So I would like to do those conversations. Um, yes, Beth, you're right. You're right. Thank you, JIT. um, I was going to talk about the plan, and how I'm going to go about it, and what, you know, what I'm going to do to do that. Because, when you start from nothing, you've got to have a plan. You've got to have a way to build up and be able to maintain your regular life outside of building your supply. So I think it would be interesting. At least I'm hoping it would be. So I don't know. What do y'all think? Yeah. Yep. Yep. And the whole, I don't, I'm not, I'm not going to venture into the group building scenario, because obviously I'm a poor choice of groups. So I'm going to leave that alone. I'm just going to concentrate on, what I do to rebuild my supply. I'm not going to concentrate on the group thing, because I can't do that for shit. Okay. Yep. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not good at that part, so I'm going to leave that alone. Leave that to all you others out there to do all that group building thing. Thanks, JIT. That'd be great. My group building skills suck. Oh my goodness. You have to laugh about it, because if you don't, you're just going to be a big freaking bag of depressed. And I just don't have time for all that. Yep. So I'm going to leave that to the ones that call themselves an expert. Yep. Yep. Ah, awesome. Awesome prep for it. Yeah. So, yep. So I'm here in my mom's, in my, that's what they say. The first step is admitting it. Admitting what, Beth? That you suck at building a group? Because my group building is horrible. Oh my goodness. You know, being able to weed through the undesirables is not something I'm good at, obviously. Oh my goodness. Yep. 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 Well, I would say, if you have someone that wants you in a group, I would say disagree with them. Disagree with them and see how they handle that disagreement. See if you are booted and banned and kicked to the curb because you're not going along with their with their way of thinking. If you cannot express your own thoughts and your own views, then I would recommend going the other way. That can be my advice to you. Yep. Yep, yep. Because there's a fine line. There's a really fine line between commanding and leading, right? So, yeah. Johnny Pemberton, help me please. What would you need help with there? Hello, Bryce. How are you? Yep, yep. Anyway, I think that would be, talking about how I go about rebuilding the supplies of food that I had. Um, you know, everybody starts from somewhere. So, hello, Peter. I'm not your grandmother, but thank you. I'm somebody's grandmother, though. Believe it or not, I'm somebody's grandmother. So, um, I think that would be an interesting way to get back into live streaming on my channel, right? When I had my rural readiness channel, before it was demonetized because of the Twitter thing um, with the purge that happened, right? That's what I'm going to say, the purge. I liked doing my live streams. So, I think this is a way to get back into my live streaming on my channel and talk about and do things that I like to do, right? And I think it's time that I do that. What big machine, JIT? Oh, good. Prep for it. Good. Absolutely, Beth. Absolutely. Yeah. The key factor there is to disagree with somebody. I mean, if you can't disagree and have your own opinion about something, then you're in the wrong place. I would recommend get out. While you can, just get out. Because you're not obeying orders very well. Yep. So that would be good. Prep for it. That would be good. Oh no, JIT, no. The freeze dryer, I paid for that with my own money. So yeah, I have it. Yeah. 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 I mean, you know, there were gifts, right? Um, there were gifts bought, but gifts is not important if you cannot um, if you cannot get along with somebody. The gifts don't mean anything. They're just stuff, you know. Material things cannot buy you character. They just can't. So that's my opinion, right? I'm voicing it here. Yep. 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 So I'm glad y'all came in, and I'm glad this stinking live stream is working. Seems to be working good. Anyway, I'm in my mom's house. This is my bedroom in my mom's house. And you see that picture up there? That is me and my 3 kids a long time ago, right? Oh my goodness. I see it in the thing. That's my 3 kids and myself. Holy smokes. And I was like, oh my God, that picture is there. Oh, too funny. Too funny. Yep. I'm glad it's working. Seems to be working good. I'll go back after I stop the live stream and see how it plays back. But it seems to be doing okay. So my redneck engineered internet seems to be working good. You had to start your stream over. Yes, Jen, that is me. That's me and my brats up there in that picture. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Yep. Good deal. Good deal. And I think I have StreamYard working so I can have a guest. Well, JIT, close your eyes and go to sleep. Go get some rest. Don't be hard-headed. Don't be hard-headed. Get some rest. Yeah, I'm not going to be on here very much longer. I've already been on here for a good while. Okay, good night, JIT. Thanks for dropping in. I just wanted to test it out and see if it was all going to work right. And it seems to be. That's right, prep for it. Yeah. He needs his rest too. Yeah, absolutely. All right, y'all. I'm going to wrap up this live stream, and I sincerely appreciate every one of you coming in and visiting with me for a minute while I test out this live stream. And like I said, I'm going to, you know, be doing more live streams on my channel because I enjoy it. You don't have any way of visiting with people. I work from home, right? So, I did have Discord to connect with people, and I was booted from there. So my YouTube is my way of connecting with people. It keeps you from being isolated. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get back and start to do my live streams again. Yep. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope to see you all again. And with that being said, I will stop the live stream and thank you very much. Good night, everybody.